Hi, we're on Eigg at the moment. Had a wonderful time. It's about 9:15 in the morning. The sun's just coming out and we're on our way to Tobermory or Loch Aline over that way. Goodbye to Eigg. And the next major thing is going around Ardnamurchan Point. The waves have become a bit more erratic now. They've gone down a bit and the wind's gone down, but it's a bit choppier, so we're bouncing around a bit, which means I've decided to turn the Torqeedo on so that we move a little bit faster. Also, the tide's turned against us and it's going to get stronger until we go past this point here, which is in about half an hour's time. So we're getting about 3.5 knots at the moment. Fortunately, everybody else is still asleep. We're just going around Ardnamurchan Point here, turning to the left into the Sound of Mull. We're getting about 5 knots with the help of the Torqeedo, which is good because the tide in the Sound of Mull is about to turn against us as well. Now, the further we get down there, the later it turns against us. So I'm hoping we'll be able to get down at around about slack water all the way. This is amazing, with only about 5 knots of wind and 350 watts of Torqeedo, we're going at a bit over 5 knots. And that's because the sea's really calm here. Ardnamurchan Point back there, and Rum is the mountains you can see. Tobermory is just over there. We're just going past Tobermory Lighthouse now. And we got a bit of wind, 3 knots or so from the beam. And that boat there is cheating. I don't know if you can hear, but he's got his motor on. But then we've also got our motor on a little bit. And that's helping us a lot. We're doing about 3.8 knots. Just passing Tobermory back there. This is Carve Island. Down there is going to be Arros Castle, which we're aiming for on the right. Currently doing with no wind and a little bit of tide against us, 3.2 knots. It's 40 metres deep just off this island. So we're looking to get to Arros Castle now, which is just round the corner of that headland there. So it's just over a mile away. We're going goose winged at the moment with about 3 knots of wind behind us, but we're going at 3.3 knots. And actually the tide's against us, maybe even a knot now. So we've got the Torqeedo going as well. And we'll be there in about half an hour. Right, change of plan. There's the castle, but it's not a nice place to anchor. So we're going to go across the Loch Aline, and we're going on a broad reach with 11 knots of wind, going at 5.5 knots. It's great. We're going past some islands in the middle of the sound here. And then back there is Salem and Arros Castle, where we decided not to stop. And here's the entrance to Loch Aline. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock, so the tide will be going in. It's been going in there for about an hour, so it should suck us in. And this is the marina at Loch Aline. You come in the entrance there and you can moor up here, or like last time, you can go and anchor over there. And then Loch Aline goes way down there as well, for a couple of miles. Very sheltered.